Friday morning I went to the State Department to renew my passport. I am hoping to accompany Bix to Korea in November, joining the protest there at the site of the new base being built. It's all part of the crazy times we live in. While downtown, I documented an action of SAFE, standing against foreclosure and eviction, at a foreclosure sale outside the King County Courthouse. The SAFE folks have made their presence known on an important, frequently ignored issue. SAFE has become the most recent nonprofit to join the Hillman City Collaboratory, where I've become more involved. This was the corporate crime
thing that they don't put on the advertisements.
So you don't have the normal protections given to mortgage holders everywhere.
Okay, so we're here today to announce a court victory for the Bartons. Jean, would you like to talk about your household?
So my household was split up. My husband, as many of you know, is disabled from a heart attack and then a stroke. He was taken out of our house against his will by the King County Sheriff, completely by surprise, because we thought we had 20 days to get our stuff moved out. Our things have been split up in 4 different storage units. Most of it has been wrecked. Much of it has been stolen. So we are now trying to get back into our house. My husband's still in a nursing home. We do have a small victory against Chase and American Title and Quality Loan Services for their illegal actions. And we have gotten a default judgment. We are just now waiting to have it enforced.
This summer, we had a big campaign to keep the Bartons in their home. The sheriff sided with the property developer and said that they were the victim. So we're demonstrating against this auction, asking King County to stop these auctions, asking the city to help households that are suffering in this crisis. One household in particular, Marquette Bowman, she had lived in her house for 50 years. Her house went through a reverse mortgage. Her father died, and now the house is going to be auctioned. She had open heart surgery 3 months ago, and the doctors are worried that the foreclosure could kill her. Recently, King 5 did a story about the banks changing the locks on houses before the houses were even sold. This is what's happening, and we're demonstrating against it.
I'm told over and over that this is an insignificant issue. How can it be an insignificant issue in this country when 11 million homes and families have been displaced? That is not an insignificant issue. What are the chances of a hurricane blowing through it and wiping out 11 million families and there not being a compassionate response? Most of the time what I see is homeowners are sort of tricked into the situation via a program called AMP, where they need to be in default before the bank will even work with them. Then when we dive into the title records, we don't even know who is the rightful beneficiary on this property and has authority to foreclose. The mediators need to have more authority. If the bank cannot prove that they are the beneficiary, there should be no more foreclosure. As far as I'm concerned, if there is a single illegal foreclosure and a family is kicked out of their homes, that is one too many.
They're going to appeal this decision. This is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that hopefully will eventually return the Bartons to their home. But this will be appealed for years. Meanwhile, this continues, and very few people are able to get heard in court.
You know, the reason I'm running for office is I feel that Olympia is out of touch. And actually, before I ran for office, I felt they were. Now I know they are.
How many houses are you stealing?
Bolsters!
Corporate crime sting! Corporate crime sting! Housing for people!
The mass media is another part of the same system that takes off people's houses to sell them out, and they will take your words and they will twist them in front of millions, because it doesn't go to us, it goes through them, the gatekeepers, and they're going to twist it every time.
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Your neighbors that don't pay their bills?
Stand up, fight back!
On basic economics, you don't understand. You have to understand basic economics, and you understand the big picture.